In this particular example, we're going to publish our data to web maps and web apps. One of the powerful things that I can do with GIS, if I go to my map and want to add data, I can add my data. And in addition to adding data from a actual directory, I can also add it from my own individual content, my groups, or my organization. And so when I go to add data, in addition to connecting to databases or folders or other places not associated with my particular project, I can click on my content, and this is the content that I've created. You can see some content that I've created over the summer. You can see some of my groups that I'm part of here, and you can see my particular organization. And then even, I think I have some links to some favorites, not here, and then ArcGIS Online and Living Atlas. And so in order to have some of these web feature layers as part of this, I'm able to publish these to the web because I have a nice map here, and we've talked about the tools and techniques, so I can create a PDF or a static map of this, but I want to put this to the web so that we can carry this around on our tablets or look at these on our phones. In order to do this, I've got a map here. Now I'm happy with this symbology, and you can see I've got cities, I've got zip codes, and this particular map here is COVID rates for June the 14th, 2021. And you can see I've symbolized them using a choropleth map technique, where yellow has the lowest COVID values, green has the highest values. And so I'm going to click on Share, and I'm going to click on Web Map. I'm going to call this COVID Map. Underscore example. And I'm just going to say, this is my example. And I'm going to give it some tags so I can make it searchable for not only my organization, but if I decide to make this available for everyone, for all to see. And I'll say COVID. NCCU. Okay. And I can share this with my particular groups. Now I've created a number of different groups, some for my different classes. I can publish this just for everyone. In this particular case, this is just for everyone at North Carolina Central University. And you can also see, while I'm here, I'm logged in to my ArcGIS Pro. So it connects me to my ArcGIS Pro. And when I'm ready, I'm going to click Analyze. And I'm going to click Share. I waited a couple minutes, and now I'm back. Took a couple minutes to publish, and now I'm going to go to ArcGIS Online, and I'm going to sign in. I'm going to sign in using the same username and credentials that I've had already. And click on Sign In. And you can see my particular content that I've created, and hopefully the content that I have right here, here it is. And you can see the web feature layers that I've created that should have the individual feature classes or feature layers within those. But this is the COVID map that I've created, and you can see that it says Web Map. I can open an ArcGIS desktop, open up in Classic Map Viewer, and this is what I'm going to do. And now this is my brand new web map that I've created that was sitting in ArcGIS Pro, that's now sitting in ArcGIS.com as a web map. And I can actually share this URL. So if I have the right credentials, I can share this with someone and they can view it. Now I can check these on and off. And you see web maps as opposed to web apps that we'll create in a second have increased functionality. And so I can change the symbology on these. This is an ArcGIS. This isn't a class in ArcGIS or tutorial in ArcGIS, but I can show the table. I can do some simple queries or filters on these, much like you would do with ArcGIS Pro. I can check these, uncheck these, change the symbology, but what we're doing here is just publishing from ArcGIS Pro to ArcGIS.com, and now I can share these. Okay, so I can share these. Now down at the bottom here, I can embed in my website, and you can see this is the URL to embed in my website, but I can also create a web app. because I might want to create this and not share it with anyone else. And so I have a number of different templates here. And so I'm just going to call this with the basic viewer. Here are my different examples. And now what we have here is a web app. And I can change the themes and the options on all of these. So I can change my theme, change my header color to red. Change my title, change my information. I can click on my individual layers right here. In addition, with increased functionality, I can also add some different features and functions, query filters, analysis, whatever I want. But I'm going to launch this. And this is what it looks like. Now I've got my web app right here, and then here it is. Okay. So now I've got my web app right here that I can also share with people, but they can't add or manipulate. And so now when I go back to my ArcGIS.com, I'll sign into it. And just pretend I'm going back to sign in. This is my individual content. Now you can see I have a web mapping application and then a web map. So my web app versus my web map. And I can go here and I can edit this, view the application, edit this however I see fit. So now I have a web app and then I have my web map. And these are excellent ways that can be inserted into story maps, dashboards, anything that you want that you've created in ArcGIS Pro, manipulated in ArcGIS Pro, created data in ArcGIS Pro, integrated with data that you've perhaps collected using your cell phone, data that's sitting on your computer, sitting in the cloud as part of your organization that's collected by someone else, and integrate it into one single source.